afternoon, this is Ernesto with Forecast Consoles here at NAB, and I'd like to talk to you about our GCX workstation in sit-stand models. Forecast offers multiple options available in countertop shapes. We offer them in 2 and 3 bay wide. One of the key factors that I'd like to talk to you about today is our linear actuators. At Forecast, we use screw-driven linear actuators, no hydraulic fluids, and our lifting capacity is over 400 pounds, which works out really well when it comes to your heavy equipment. As I mentioned before, the bays come in 2 and 3 bays wide. We have a chassis below, which has front and rear hinge doors, integrated power, and cable management in a flex chain to protect your cables from any damage. All accessories mount to our patented Master Rail technology. The accessory itself uses a T-bolt technology. So it's basically just ratchet down until the T-bolt tightens up and you're ready to go with it. If you want to move it, you can easily unscrew it, slide it, and reattach it. Accessories available with all consoles: monitor arms, speaker arms, tablet mounts, sidecars, side stations or producers. All of these are available to mix and match as you'd like them to be for your configuration. This is our GCX Continuum line. GCX is geared toward control room applications and even smaller applications. The beauty of the GCX is how we build it. The consoles are designed in configurable parts. So we start with a building block that can be either a single bay, a 2 bay, a 3 bay, or even a 4 bay. And these components can be arrayed to meet your exact needs, desires, and architectural requirements. Each component is modular, can be easily lifted out and interchanged. Similar to our GCX workstation line, the GCX Continuum line is built on a chassis. These chassis have hinged front and rear doors. Both doors hang completely down, giving you a completely open surface to work with. They also have integrated power built into the chassis itself. So as each component needs to be plugged in, it gets plugged in directly here, local. Cable management throughout the chassis is very simple. When it's open, you can laterally wire across all bays, from one section to the next section and down into the floor where necessary. The chassis system allows all your cables to be kept very neat and clean, and once you close up the doors, it is completely out of the way and out of sight. But should you need to access it again, it's simple magnetic doors that come down and you're ready to do your work. This is our Forecast Sightline monitor wall system. What you see here is a smaller version of what can be scaled up for your entire control room. At Forecast, we use extrusions to give you the flexibility and the growth of the future. Should you decide today that you have 3 monitors, but in the future want more, it's very simply to add on more pieces. Our monitor wall systems will work with all mounts on the market today, whether it be fixed mount, tilt mount, articulating. The structure itself can be freestanding, as you see here, can be wall mounted, or can be console mounted. Those structures allow you to build your monitor wall system exactly the way you need it to be and have the flexibility in the future to change it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is our Master Vision console. Master Vision was designed for optimal sight lines. Our intentions when coming up with this product was to give you the best sight lines over your console to your monitor wall system. As you see here, we have extremely low turrets. The turrets start below countertop grade, allowing you best sight lines over the top. We also offer drop wells for monitors. So your monitor bezel can actually touch the countertop surface, again, keeping you the best sight lines over the top. Master Vision has a continuous cable trough throughout its entire base structure. Front and rear panels just come off on magnets, and then you have an open trough which has cable management, which also has integrated power and the ability to add rack inserts where necessary. All turrets are modular blocks that can be easily removed, slid, or replaced as discussed in our other product lines. So you're probably familiar with our podcast line. What you're looking at here is a prototype that we've made for this NAB show. We tried to build in the mindset of a bigger radio style on-air studio. So here you have a host position which can be used at a standing or seated height on the same linear actuators we use throughout our consoles. On this side of the console, you have your guest positions. The guests are in a seated position. This gives your host the ability to set up the show the way he would like it. He can be in a standing position with his guests in a seated position, allowing cameras to pick up everybody very cleanly. We optimize the sight line to each guest, and of course we integrate, where needed, microphone booms, integrated convenience power, rack turrets, or even an audio mixer that may go on top of the countertop. Main host will have a side monitor and can also have camera mounts. Forecast has also integrated acoustic panels into our countertop. They are flush mounted, and just like me, you know, your guests can get a little nervous. And when people get nervous, they start tapping. Maybe tapping a pen, tapping their rings, but we don't want those noise picked up on a microphone. Well, these panels will help take those away. So everybody can just relax and you won't pick up the audio of that. Thank you for taking the time and joining us in NAB 2024. If you have any questions or need any further details, please feel free to contact us at 1-800-735-2070 or go on our website, forecastconsoles.com.